Okay, so hopefully this works. It's given me a bit of trouble getting it started. This is Murray the Pie Man here. Now you may have noticed that we're not on our usual game Myst. I thought since it's the Halloween season I'd try something a bit different. Specifically, one of the games Myst kind of inspired, maybe not in plot, but at least in style, and arguably a much better execution of it. This is Darkfall the Journal, which took it on a kind of horror track rather than your sort of mysterious island, but it still has the same thing of wandering about doing puzzles. Now it's an older game, so getting the capture is a bit different, so I am going to try and limit this to about 20 odd minutes, half an hour. I also have played it before. I'm not going to give you a kind of watch me jump scare thing. You'll notice there's still no picture of me, no need to see my face, and quite frankly I embarrassed myself enough doing a let's play thing that not many people watch. Hopefully the video will go up in or around Halloween. It might be very early November, so I'm going to call it seasonal, like the Halloween season. Yeah, that's a thing. I'll also say I have played this before. I've not played through the whole game, but last Halloween I did have a good go of this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, so hopefully we'll get a wee idea of the atmosphere and some fun with the game for a bit. So let's start a new game.
Message 1.
If you're there, pick up. It's me, your brother. I was hoping you were going to be in. I needed you to be in. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you only have phones when there's something wrong. Or something is wrong. Very wrong. I'm still in Dorset. I'm not the only one here. There's 2 students from Weymouth University. Polly and Nigel. Ghost hunters, would you believe?
An answering machine.
Well, I didn't
I remember when that was a luxury. And it had actual tapes in.
I need you to leave now. I need you to come here. I would go to the police, but, well, they'd laugh in my face. Ghost hunters. I think whatever they were hunting's found them. I think it's found me too.
His tape's nearly run out.
Please help. You're always good with things like this. If you leave now, you can catch the late train from Paddington to Weymouth. From Weymouth, get a cab. Come to Dowerton Station. It's abandoned. I'll be waiting. I really need your help on this.
I have meant to actually have a look to see if Dowerton Station exists, because I believe... Now, I was actually recommended this game by Jim Moon of the Hypnagoria podcast, which is well worth checking out, and he didn't recommend it to me personally, he just did a good podcast on it. I'm not famous enough to know Jim
The sooner
Moon.
you can get here, the better.
But he
This
did
place is really beginning to freak me out. I tried to find Polly or Nigel earlier and I couldn't find them anywhere. They wouldn't just leave. This all started a few days ago. It was when... I can hear it. I can hear it. It's right outside the door. Whispering. It's whispering my name. It knows my name. I've got to open the door. I've got to open the door.
I think that sounds like a bad idea.
Oh good, you're awake. We're in the tunnel, the train tunnel, just in case you were wondering where we are. Why don't you have a look around? But don't go too far, not just yet. I have a lot to tell you.
Oh, good, a chubby cockney
Nah,
kid.
you can't see me. You'll find out why later. But for now, I can see you, which is all that matters.
Looks like something's fallen off.
Nah, you can't see me. You'll find out why later. But for now, I can see you, which is all that matters.
Indeed.
No, not that way. That tunnel goes for half a mile, you know. We don't have time. Go the other way.
Half a mile? I've walked through longer tunnels than that. Not illegally. I did previously do site work for the railway.
You're from London, ain't you?
No.
We came from London a couple of years ago, in 41. Doctor said we had to. Air was bad for me and me dad. Breathing problems or something.
Still is in London.
Hey, let's keep moving, shall we? I can see the others too. So maybe I can help you. I think the others are hoping you'll be able to help them. One of them knows you. Your brother, ain't it? He's the new one, only just arrived. He feels
Well,
a bit confused.
I think my brother's
I was like
dead.
that at first, but you get used to it. I'm Tim, by the way.
Hello,
Timothy
Tim.
Pike. I normally play here, or on the footbridge. I like to watch the trains. But there ain't no trains. Not now. But listen, don't tell
Lemon
me Dad
Doctor
that I'm in
Beaching.
here. It'd kill me, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get you out of this tunnel. You'll catch your death.
So, just to read this, 6 vanish from hotel. Mystery deepens at Dowerton. Police are baffled over the case of the missing Dowerton 6. They have stated that the owner, Mr. George Crabtree, is directly involved in the mystery. Dowerton Parish Doctor Alexander Robert has claimed that he had been prescribing strong sedatives and sleeping tablets in the month leading up to the event. Locals have given no indication that they believe other residents were in danger from Crabtree, but do admit he'd been acting quite strangely. Bertie Jones, the local butcher, said he was always a bit nutty, that one, I'm guessing. There's a photograph Crabtree will be. So,
I can see the others too.
oh,
So maybe
triggered
I
this.
can help you.
That's a wee bit
I
annoying
think the
that you
others are
can't skip
hoping you'll
those
be able to
audio bits. I
help
didn't
them.
notice that last time I
One of them
played.
knows you. Your brother, ain't it?
Tim seems to
He's the
repeat
new
himself
one,
quite a bit by
only
the sound
just
of it.
arrived. He feels a bit confused.
Oh no,
I was like that
I've got a
at
horrible
first.
feeling there's a
You get
Cockney
used to
sing-along
it.
coming along.
I'm Tim, by the way.
Yes,
Timothy
Tim.
Pike. I normally
Tim
play
something
it,
Pike.
or on the footbridge.
Pike.
I like to watch the trains. But there ain't no trains. Not
Should we make
now.
the Beeching joke? Beeching's
Well,
actually a
listen,
much maligned figure. He
don't
was
tell
doing
me
what he was
Dad that
asked.
I'm in here.
It was actually a
It'd kill
politician who had
me,
interest in the
if you know
motorway who
what I
shut the
mean.
railway. For fact fans
Anyway,
there.
let's get you out of this tunnel.
But,
Catch your death.
and in fact, yes, typically the politician earned the money and some poor guy took the can.
See? We're near the station now.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It won't always like this. It's bright and busy and full of people. I think they must have shut it down. Don't remember why. I don't remember much at all. Not even the way home. But perhaps you can help me with that. Climb up on the platform. To your right now. Go on.
This is to my right. Okay, oh yeah.
No! I mean, you don't want to go down there till you got
Don't I?
some light.
Alright.
That's your mate in this place. It hides in the dark, you see. You'll see what I mean later.
Right, nothing good ever came out of something that hides in the dark, you see. Now this bit's particularly eerie for me. Like I said, I did used to do site work on the railway, and I spent many a time in quiet rural platforms measuring them, quite often on my own, so it's quite eerie to have it now in a haunted thing. This all looks, for all that it's in low-res graphics, looks quite familiar. Anyway, yes, Jim, it was recommended in the Hypnagoria podcast, and I thought I'd take a look, and actually he later on pointed out that this station, I believe, appears in an episode of Sapphire and Steel, so a good weird history for it there. Oh, can't go into the ladies. Yeah.
That's it. That's where you can get started. Open the door. There's a switch in front of you. Pull it. It's time this place had a bit more light, don't you think?
Where's that switch? Aha. There we go. Spanner. Yeah. Oh, good. Signals. Platforms. Something waiting room. And I guess we'll want the
It's
hotel.
time. When you've finished in here, I'll be outside.
Okay. Dorset Electricity Company. And there's old hooks, hammers. Yeah, all very nice.
I can still help you if you get stuck.
Is that
You
a
can find me
ghost
on the wooden
poster? Are they
footbridge.
ghost
I play
posters?
there a lot. It's sort of, well, safe. 'Cause it's secret, you see. It don't know I'm here, talking to you. But it will soon. So I'd better go. Remember? I'll be on the footbridge. I'll
Okay.
leave you a note. Bye for now.
So, oh yep, there's the old signs. Those things are probably worth quite a bit of money. Old station signs, railway enthusiasts are keen. Well, I hate the Great Western Railway. A lot of people like it now. BP4TT. This is really I should be taking notes for, because I will always be here. That's not eerie in the slightest. Keeps mum, she's not so. Oh wow, an old World War II poster. So yes, I should really be taking notice, but like I say, I'm playing through this more for a demo and for a bit of a spooky thing for Halloween, so I won't do that at the moment. And there's our options: save, load, and quit. Oh, so, rats. Blimmin' hate rats. Why does it always have to be rats? I don't quite know how I back out of this now. Ah, there we are. But there is a symbol on that wall, but I can't seem to get to see it. It's quite annoying. This is actually what Myst used to be like. The original Myst. It was these clicking between slides and that sort of thing. I suppose we should have a look in the ladies, but it does feel wrong. Yeah, that's not good. And to him is given the key to the bottomless pit. Cheery! And switch off that light. Again, your old World War II posters. Ooh! And something in the mirror. And there's those little cross symbols again. Yeah, I think I'll just tie a knot in it and hold it in for the moment. Right, well, the haunted toilet was an experience. Don't think there's anything else I can look at here. There's probably people who played this game screaming at me saying I've missed something blindingly obvious. But... ah, yeah, there it is. And I think this was part of the game. You had to pick up these symbols and match them with the words. There's Lazarus. That's a thing. Let's now get out of these toilets in the dark, because... well, at least they're open. Like I say, working on platforms a lot of the time they weren't. Yeah, it is an old platform. Old adverts, that sort of thing. Take a wee wander down. Like I say, this is quite evocative for me in particular, because there were quite a lot of nights that I had where I was out on my own on a deserted platform. I'm not saying I'm looking at it with particularly fond memories, but, well, some of them were. What do we have here? Train tickets. Oh, some money. Oh yes, this game has an inventory. I forgot about that. Yep, that's all I'm getting. A couple of old coins, but let's have a look in here. Old Station Master's hut by the look of it. So let's have a look around there. A new position indeed. What a cheek they have. So they think it's one station closes and we can all pack up and leave. 30 years I've been here. Some would see that as half a lifetime. What of the others? My lads will have all been sacked. What the hell are they going to do? Most of them have families. I blame these newspapers. They are monsters. The disappearances, why can't they not just leave them in peace? They are not coming back no matter what anyone says. Just like that poor child. He was never found. So what hope for the others? I will take this new position, but things can never be the same again. It is the end of an era for myself, and for the whole of this village. We will all miss the station, and hopefully it will never be forgotten, even after it has been razed to the ground. They have sealed the building in ugly iron, so even in daytime now is night. Time to pack my things and lock these doors and bid farewell. Goodbye and good luck to Dowerton. So that was the old station master by the look of it. Yeah, interesting. There's the old loco availability. Telling you a wee bit about these things. What do we have here? It is with some unhappiness to have to inform you that this regional station will be closing on Easter Sunday. After some thought and research, it was decided that the Dowerton stop was not financially viable. Also, the customer satisfaction never really recovered after the events that happened in the station hotel. The unhealthy interests of the press have not helped this matter. We hope that most of you of a long-standing status will be employed at other regional stations. A. Henry. P.S. Happy Easter. Management's similar. Oh. As we all know, the head office is becoming rather tight these days regarding financial matters. I do not know why this is, so I'd ask you not to spread rumours. There is enough gossip already, so please sign the petition to get the old electricity bunker re-roofed and corrugated iron, as the slate tiles are leaking. Oh, well, they managed that. The police have requested help from staff and people to aid the search of both tunnels. They're hoping to find some sign or clues regarding the disappearance of a local child, Timothy Pike. Oh, that'll be him, 11. Age left the village and may have wandered into the tunnel by mistake. Any help will be looked upon highly by myself, so come on, lads. And a reward of £4 is offered for information regarding the recent vandalism of DWR property. Points number 001 and points number 5 were broken sometime during the night of the 13th. This is a very serious matter and should be dealt with as soon as possible. A request grant for head office from repairs to the footbridge. It's long overdue for a good structural survey and could develop, as we're told often, into a liability. Latest invoice around candles, £4. What are you lot doing? Eating them? So I'll have to change. I'm calling a budget meeting for next Friday morning. Oh, this is just old railway business. This is roughly used to be my day-to-day. Waiting room chimney needs unblocking. No fires can be lit until this work is undertaken. I will ask Edith Penfold, who runs the hotel next door, if she knows anyone from the village. She's an absolute goldmine for local information. Oh, I've got a lamp. Excellent. Actually reminds me a little of, well, it's a sort of very old version of the bardic lamps we still use. And there's the old map, all going out from Paddington. Don't think there's a UR here, sadly, but I'm sure we're there somewhere. Oh, as it zoomed in, did cut Oxford. I can't even remember where he told us to go. You know, this is all kind of... But we're in the south of England somewhere, so... very much, far from where I live. Not as far as... Hopefully some... Yes, there's the old ticket windows. Yep, an old... First class tickets. Yes. Like that. Sort of general tone that they've got running in the background doesn't help at all. It still does give you quite an uneasy feeling. Let's nip into the waiting room. Woohoo! So a few things in here. Some blueprints. Superior architecture. Could you ask Vicky into town to something or other? Oh, terrible handwriting, I should know. Showing the portfolio says Jonathan Crabtree on Wednesday. Emailed them before. I think cars is quite inappropriate. I think he's trying to build a nightclub. That's the Station Hotel at Durton. I think we've actually seen that. This flask. Wish we could tell if it was still warm or not. Right, for those kids, this is called a PDA. This is what we had before smartphones. You have no appointment. Next appointment is Jonathan Crabtree. Remember to take the redevelopment portfolio. You do not have to enter your business address. Please do it as soon as possible. I exist to serve you, but can only do so with cooperation. Not a GPS on it. That was actually unusual. Here's some emails. I think this is my brother. Send a copy of your blueprints, even partially finished. Imagine the hotel to the side of the platform. It's over the tracks. If so, what were they thinking? Must have been very noisy. Oh, sorry, we're still looking at that. Oh, is Doctor Who monthly subscriptions about to expire? Oh. Yep, indeed. And April Fool's Day. So lost me. No such thing as ghosts. Oh, that's from me clearly. Even so, you really have to give him. Could be tricky. Mobile's dead. Very dead. I'm Richard. Okay, I'm really worried. Probably fine. It's from me. No peripheral devices. Right. So there you go. Yes, this is what we had before smartphones. Was PDAs, which is kind of the smartphone, but to the smartphone. And it looks like some surveying gear again. My engineering history is making itself clear. Oh, down here we've got a box of nails, hat stand, but a phone. Can we switch it on? Right. Now how did we switch these on? That looks like an old Nokia. Now, I think his phone has been damaged. Now the thing is, he said something came in at the doors. I wonder if it was these ones. But they can't go in there anyway, so I will go and explore some more. That Tim chap said he was going to be in the steps. Let's see, so we can't... Oh, we can. I'm taking an early holiday because I know summer comes soonest. Alright, that's just a poster. Oh, an old telephone. Oh. Yep. I think we need... Can we... No. Oh. Why did I do that? Yes. Put the money in the spooky telephone. Why not? Yeah, singing children is never not creepy. So this will take us up onto the stairs probably. Ah. Good one, you found me note. Oh, he even writes in Cockney. You have no idea how much effort it took for me to make it happen. Funny thing is, my writing's a lot better than when I was at school. Anyway, like I said before, I can still help you, but you'll have to work together. So if you get stuck, maybe maybe I know something, or I can ask one of the others. To do so, I need to see what's in your mind. So go to the place where you're stuck and concentrate. If you think hard enough, then I might be able to see it. If so, come straight back here, and I might have some help for you. If you don't come straight back here, I'll lose contact. So it's kind of a hint system, I think. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone over this. Not sure if it's structurally sound. So, there's a that was a thing. That's the odd light that actually is, if you're curious. I'm sure all of you are. I'm sure there's a puzzle for that somewhere, I just can't quite remember what it is. I believe it brings up another spooky symbol. Let's go away from now. Can I actually go? So, into the woods. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a bad idea at all. A not at all sinister barn. With the remains of a car. Yeah. Let's get back to the station. Suddenly seems a lot more welcoming. Yeah, let's go into this Narcadol hotel, because again... Joy. Some old lampshades. Ooh, photographic houses and stereoscopics. No, none of these seem to do anything. I think I'm in a storeroom. So did I come in? Yep, I came in that way. Right. Oh, a nicer bathroom. But the water's been switched off. Oh, lovely bathroom. And a poster about Scarborough. I suppose start having a look around. I wish that person would stop playing that piano. A deserted room. But yes, lots of things that go bump. If you're listening to this in headphones, it's really quite sinister. Also, a camera up in the corner. This one's got some more signs of occupancy. One of those horrible lights. Someone's been drinking. Betty, what's going on? You told me no one would know I was in this room. Someone tried the door a while back. I didn't know. I didn't open it, of course. And about half an hour ago, someone knocked and whispered my name. Like that. It ain't you. I would know your voice anytime. If your man finds out I'm in here, she'll blow her top. She'll tell me dad too, and then we'll all be done for. I'll wait for a bit and then leave. This note in the storeroom. Hopefully you'll find it before it ever finds me. P.S. Bring more beer, love. I'm guessing that's the BHT something that we saw in the bathroom. Nothing else I can look at here, just... So we'd already been in room C. Listen to me.
Get out of my room.
Sorry. Up. Again, there must be... I think that's a symbol for using something. But I need to find the item. Oh. You know what? I'm going to do what the ghost told me. Can't do anything? Nah. Nope. Just a camera. An old style webcam and a microphone. Oh. And a thermometer. 15 degrees quite... Oh. Well... Yeah, amazing what can happen when you touch a thermometer, eh? Not sinister at all. I'm going to put you back there and ignore you. No, nothing else. Can't. Nope. A nice picture of a lighthouse. Suppose it's... We head along here. That will be down to the other platform. That's similar back, or to this the way we came, isn't it? Scarborough, yeah. Did we go? It does really well for the spooky atmosphere, I have to say. You know, and it's not doing much. Leave me alone. That'll say backwards. Oh. Someone clearly doesn't want to be talked to. This is even talking to people here, even talking to you here, I'm actually feeling quite nervous about this. Oh, okay, that's not good. This is a reception desk. What sort of things do we have here? Just room 2E. We maybe will leave a bit of a knock-off bacon today, and if you don't get down to the village, I'll make a nice sandwich. There we go. Enjoying at the bar. And you'll tell Varney. So this is all these wee bits of history about the characters. Dear Miss Grable, I suggest we meet for evening dinner. I take great pleasure in ensuring that business is far from over. Events have taken a new twist. I'll be in the restaurant, if I'm bold enough to call it that, from 7 to... 1E, Miss... The slices of lightly toasted bread with a fresh dollop of strong coffee. Fresh... Yep. No, not too sure about this one, but I'm not going to keep a hen waiting. And she demands orange juice. She's in a right one. Get it from... Yeah. I have a feeling that someone is sneaking into the hotel. Nothing is stolen, but I heard someone on the second flight of stairs tonight. Strange, given that everyone was in the... something or other. Nope, can't get into their safe. Well. Ooh, pig trotters, 1 nabbit, a beef trimmings, giblets, pheasant and pigeon. And a picture of a couple. Anything in the drawer? Floods. What do you need to know? No, we don't want flooding. Taunton underwater, hundreds of homeless, streets disappear. Research has shown the hotel and station are quite safe from the floods. Great Western Air has proven to me that near Bank's side of platform 2 are quite sufficient. Barn at the base of a recent look around noticed that you're not allowing your guests to use it as a garage. Encourage them to park motor cars outside the hotel instead. There's any details. I just think it's all Harold Park.
Bloody cheek. Who does he think he is? After hours indeed.
Yes, quite. I don't know who you were. Oh, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that's the code for the safe. So if I go back... Got switches. Yep. What was that combination again? This is why I write things down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Uh-huh. Yay me, solved a puzzle. That's given me a key. Apparently I'm not interested in taking the money. Good for me. Nice and honest. Yes. Just station hotel, Joe's taxi service, and a note which we can't actually read. So, Betty, where are you? Oh, Betty's gone missing. Your music last night. Oh, Betty was singing. There you go. So, where's our arrow? So we'll go. This would apparently be another waiting room. Oh, the buffet. Oh, and that gets us back out onto the platform. Well, now we know where that can take us, so... Nice to know that I can get outside if I need to. Okay. That's locked. Again, toilets. Some pictures. Doesn't work. Up another camera. That must be those students he was talking about, the ghost hunters. I heard. You see, the thing with the game is you're so used to incidental music in games that... No, it won't let me turn away without... Oh, that's not good. You're so used to incidental music that quite often when it starts playing, you don't get suspicious. Let's go into the bar. Oh, actually it's quite nice. But you've got to remember that in this game there's been no incidental music so far. So, what they're telling us is... Oh, some goodies. Bad Brew, Old Cart, The Dow. The problem is that we're hearing all that music, which means it's actually... It's a Ballad of Tom Oliver as well. Right. So... I hope we're all feeling... a little uneasy. But I think that's quite enough of that. It is getting late, and the nights are drawing in, so... Oh, someone's on the phone.
Frank, are you there?
No.
Who are you? What do you want? I'd leave this place if I were you, if you know what's good for you.
Well, I think I shall take her advice. So, thanks as always everyone for watching, and I'll be back probably sometime later with back to our scheduled programme of Myst. So until that point, thanks again for watching. Do please like and comment, and I'll see you again. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Goodbye.